What is going on, guys? It is Turboy, and today I got a pretty crazy video for you today. It's just another story, like all the other videos on my channel. But so, uh, today's story time is basically another story where me and my friends get into trouble. But this one is this is gonna be probably one of my favorites because it was just like funny and we got away with it too, which is also awesome. I didn't have that big of a part in this, so yeah, I just didn't have that big of a part in this. So I was kind of watching it, and my friends were just sitting there, and they just got into all this trouble, and it was funny. And I'm just gonna get right into the video. I always hang out in this room before school starts. It's like a classroom that I had. So I had this teacher in 7th grade. He was my English teacher in 7th grade. He was awesome. So I hang out in his classroom. Now I'm in 8th grade, so I hang out in his classroom before school, because we have like 25 minutes before school actually starts to just do whatever we want. And so me and my friends were just hanging out in there. He has all these toys that he got from like garage sales, and there's like mannequins that he found like on the side of the road and stuff. Super super weird stuff, but he's a really cool guy. He's really awesome, and one of my favorite teachers on campus. But something. What is that noise? There's like a bird outside that's making a lot of noise. And it's a really weird sounding bird. But I was hanging out in his room with my friends. We were just messing with stuff, and he had a Rubik's cube. He had a Rubik's cube, and then he also had a printer. And yes, he, believe it or not, did have a printer because he's a teacher, and that's a very rare thing for a teacher to have. But I'm just gonna say he had a printer, and his printer is kind of broken. And it needs a support so that the paper can come out. And he was using the Rubik's cube as the support so that the paper can come out. And then my friends, who are all idiots, got the they saw the Rubik's cube and like, oh my god, I want to go play with the Rubik's cube. I can solve it in 10 seconds. And then, well, obviously they couldn't because, like I said before, they're idiots. But so they just told me that they were gonna get the Rubik's cube. I was like, okay, whatever. So they got the Rubik's cube, and then they were like messing around. And so since they took the Rubik's cube out of its little place, the printer didn't work anymore. So they kind of ruined the printer already. And I'm just gonna keep on adding on to this because one kid had the Rubik's cube, and they were like, oh, I want to try the Rubik's cube. Let me try the Rubik's cube. And then they all just started fighting over it. They were like all grabbing onto it, like swaying their arms out, and like I'm surprised they didn't hit anything else. But one kid knocked over my teacher's printer, and my teacher, he's a nice guy to me, but if somebody like disrespects him or breaks his stuff, he gets mad. Like he gets mad, like really, really, really mad. Because in the beginning of 7th grade, when I first had him, he would like yell at us. Like he yells a lot, and he's very, very serious when he's yelling. And so we and he so my and also my teacher, he in 7th grade, I guess to now I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but he told us that he had security cameras in his room, like super tiny ones. It's not very believable, and that they're like hidden in some spot. So that kind of led the entire class to be looking for them. And this is the reason I figured out they didn't actually have any security cameras, because we didn't get caught. But so I'm just gonna get right back to the story. The kids knocked over my teacher's printer, and it just fell on the ground. There was like pieces everywhere, and we all just looked at each other and ran out the door. We were like, "Oh no!" Because he sometimes he leaves his room because he trusts everybody to like just be responsible. And then he left his room with his little toy lightsaber, because awesome. He has a toy lightsaber, and he's a teacher. And when he walks around outside the classroom, he like whacks his toy lightsaber against trash cans and yells at kids, and it's hilarious. And so while he was out there, my friends broke his printer, and and then we just ran. We bolted out of the room, and we saw Mr. Coward, and we just ran the other way. Sorry, I can't talk right now. But so he was walking back to his room as we as as we broke the printer, and we just ran out. And Mr. Coward was, oh my god, I said his name. Dang it, I'm gonna bleep that out. But so he was he was walking back to his room. He was like 20 feet away, and we just ran. He was like, "Oh, see you later, guys. You're gonna come back?" And we're like, probably not," because we did not want to go back there. And then while we were walking away, we heard just like, "Who did this?" Just like super loud, "Who did this?" And then we all came in. We were like, "What's going on?" And just like play dumb and stuff. And He's like, somebody broke my printer. I'm gonna find out who it is and kill them. And like I said, he yells a lot, and when he yells, he's serious and he says things. So he probably wasn't gonna actually kill them, but we were all just standing there with this guilty look on our face, and he still didn't ever figure out who was it, who broke his printer. And obviously, he didn't have security cameras in his room because he never actually found out who did it. And like he saw all the aftermath. There was like plastic shards all over the ground, all over under the desks and stuff. But that wasn't a stutter, by the way. That was just me being stupid. Yeah, there was like shattered pieces of like material and like metal stuff everywhere. It was just everywhere, and he was freaking out. He was so mad, and like he's got some very valuable stuff in there. He's got a little like the original MacBook. It's not really a MacBook, just the original Mac, like Apple computer, and he has the original one, like including the mouse and the keyboard. And we're just lucky we didn't knock over that stuff, because if we knocked over that stuff, that guy would go on a full-on killing rampage, because he would be so mad. And like I don't blame him either, and because it's his stuff. But that's basically the video. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised he never found out who it was, because it was pretty obvious, because we were the only people in there. And well, there's always like this group of girls that hang out in there, and they saw us break the printer. And thank God they didn't say anything. But yeah, that's the story. That's basically it. And I'm gonna be ordering a Yeti microphone. If you guys if you please tell me you heard that voice crack. I got that. That was a huge voice crack. But I'm ordering a Yeti microphone. I'm just gonna reenact that voice crack. I'm ordering a Yeti microphone. Yeah, so I'm ordering a Yeti microphone from Amazon. It's gonna be really cool and exciting. So in the next couple videos, probably you should hear way better sound quality than what I'm doing right now, because this sound quality is like really bad. You do not want this on normal videos. But yeah, this is a really long video. Like if you enjoyed, and yeah, peace.